Hey, what's up YouTube? Stacking and Packing here, and today we've got a $2,000 dime hunt. So we have $1,000 right here that you guys are seeing. We have $1,000 off camera. I'll explain that in a second. But anyways, we picked up a ton of dimes to go through, and we actually do have an ender. It's right here. It's gonna be a 1964. I'm sure you guys can see that. But I went to one bank and I picked up a box of dimes, and they gave me a bunch of these rolls that are customer wrap rolls. Now I went through a couple of the rolls while I was there. There was one roll that had a little bit less than 50 dimes in it. I think it was like 49, and then a Canadian dime. Whatever, no big deal. I did go through just a couple there. I told the teller I just wanted to make sure there was all 50 dimes in the rolls. And sometimes you can just tell by looking at a roll or feeling it that it's light or underweight or missing a coin. So that's what happened. So she changed out a couple of those for me, and she said she would do all of them, but I said I'll keep some of the customer wrap ones just because I didn't want to be too much trouble. Anyways, this is one of the rolls that she gave me, and I noticed it right away. It was the 1964 ender, so that was pretty cool. So we got 4 boxes of circulated dimes here to go through. We'll save that ender for last. Now the other 4 boxes that we have are uncirculated dimes so far. So I don't know if I'm going to open them. I probably will, but as you can tell, they have uncirculated dimes on each end for the most part. Here's another one, and then on this side for this one, it does have a circulated dime. So we'll probably open up these rolls and see what we've got. Hopefully there's some circulated dimes in some of them. We might be able to pull out some silver. That'd be awesome. So we'll probably just go through them anyways, but let's go ahead. We'll open up the first couple of rolls from box number 1. So hopefully dimes will be a little better for us than half dollars have been. Not seeing anything on that first roll. We'll do the first 3 rolls, and then we'll just get into our rolls here and hopefully pull out some silver. Not seeing anything on roll number 2. So let's see roll number 3. And with dimes, we're really just looking for silver. I'm not gonna go through these for errors and stuff just because they're too small to look at. And that's just a lot of work because there's a lot of dimes to go through. So nothing in this roll that's sticking out to me. I'll go ahead and double check these rolls, make sure we didn't miss anything, and then I'll bring you guys in for the first find of box number 1. Okay guys, so our first find for box number 1, and it's gonna be our first silver. Now we did pull out a Canadian earlier. It was a 1974, but let's see what we've got here. This is gonna be a Denver minted, and it's gonna be a 1964. So our first silver for the hunt, 1964 silver dime. We'll add it to the board. We have 4 rolls left for box number 1. So we're gonna go ahead and get into them, and then we'll hop on into box number 2. Okay guys, so we managed to pull out 1 silver for box number 1. Let's go ahead and get into the first 3 rolls for box number 2. Hopefully box 2 has a little bit better luck, and we pull out a couple silvers. That would be nice. And roll number 1, not seeing anything there. So let's get to roll 2. Roll 2 looks like it's a little beat up, like it might have been dropped at one point. Who knows, that might be the silver roll. And I don't see anything there. Nope, nothing in roll number 2. So let's go ahead and get into roll 3 of box number 2. Oops. Almost dropped it there. And I'm not seeing anything really that's standing out to me in roll number 3 of box number 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, and I'll bring you guys in for the first find of box number 2. Okay guys, so box number 2, we're gonna have our first find for box number 2. I'm sure you guys can see it right there. Looks like a silvery edge, so let's go ahead and pull it out. We have 11 rolls left, so it seems like both boxes so far towards the end of the box we're starting to find some silver. So this one's gonna be a Philly, and it's another 1964. So we have 3 guaranteed 1964 so far, 1 being that ender and those 2 on the board. So I'm gonna go ahead, and get into the rest of the rolls for box number 2, and I'll bring you guys in for our next find. Okay guys, so second to last roll for box number 2, and we're gonna have another find. It's gonna be another silver. I'm sure you guys can see it right there. Now we did open up that last roll, because why not? Nothing in the last roll, but we did find silver here. So let's take a look. And it looks like a 1946. A lot of scratches on it. And this one is going to be a Philly, if it'll focus. So a 1946 Philly. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, and I'll bring you guys in for the first couple of rolls for box number 3. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the first 3 rolls of box number 3. We do have one roll set off to the side over there, and that is going to be our silver ender roll. Box number 2, we scored, if I can get this roll open, but box number 2, we scored 2 silvers in box 2. So let's see how we can do in this mixed box. We're gonna have customer wrap rolls, and we're gonna have regular bank wrapped rolls. So nothing in roll number 1. Let's get into roll number 2. Let's see if we got anything here. Nothing that I'm seeing in roll number 2. Hopefully these customer wrap rolls will pull through for us, and we'll find some stuff in there. We'll find some silver. Maybe we'll get some foreign silver. That would be pretty cool. But fingers crossed for these rolls. So far it's a little bit of a slow hunt, but not too bad when we're pulling out silver. And I already see something. It's going to be a Canadian. So let's go ahead and pull it out. It's a 2008 Canadian dime. So not silver. So we'll just throw that one back in there. And I'm going to go ahead and get into the rest of the box, and I'll bring you guys in for our first find. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and open up our ender roll now. It's this 1964 silver dime ender. So let's go ahead and crack it open. Hopefully there's some friends inside, but box number 3 didn't have any silver, and we just had a bunch of foreigns in those customer wrap rolls. So let's see. As you guys can see, we got that ender, really bright, but nothing else in the roll. So let's go ahead and take out this ender and just give it a look. It's going to be a 1964. And the reverse, we got a Philly. So a 1964 Philly. So 3 boxes down, 4 silvers. We'll add it to the board. I'll go ahead and cut off, and I'll bring you guys in for the first 3 rolls of box number 4. Okay guys, 4 silvers so far for the hunt. 3 boxes down. We're getting into box number 4. We'll go ahead and crack open our first 3 rolls for box number 4. Not seeing anything in that very first roll, so let's go ahead and get into roll number 2. And I'm not seeing anything in roll number 2 that's really sticking out here. So let's go ahead and get into roll number 3. And I'm not seeing anything in roll number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the rest of the box, and I will bring you guys in for our first find. Okay guys, so roll number 15 of box number 4. And we're going to start off a little bit earlier, but we've got some silver. So this time not at the end of the box. And that's going to be a Denver. So let's flip it over and see what year we've got. 1962. So awesome. That's that's silver number 5 for the hunt. So we'll add that one to the board. Keep on going, and I'll bring you guys in for the next find. Guys, so we didn't find anything else in box number 4, so let's go ahead and get into our wrap up. We're not going to go through the other 4 boxes just because they're mostly uncirculated coins. I haven't really seen any coins that are circulated, I should say, besides that one roll. So let's go ahead and take a look at our oldest find, which is going to be this 1946. This one's going to be a Philly. We managed to find 5 silver dimes in those $1,000 that we went through. A 1962, a Denver, and then we found 3 1964s. I'll just show you the best one, which is going to be that Ender, 1964 Philly. So 5 silver dimes. We're going to try and return those other 4 boxes to the bank tomorrow and hopefully pick up some circulated boxes. Let's go ahead and add our silver to the silver jar for the month of February. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, as well as leave a comment and subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on our next hunt.